today we're here for part 4 of our values. Yes, it's a cheesy introduction because they've all been that way because we're awful at this bit. So number 4.
Joy.
Joy.
We referred to it in our last one and it goes together with inspire so much.
And it's like, we thought really long and hard about this word joy because you hear joy and everyone's like, woo, you can't imagine a party, everyone's singing. But for us, joy had to be on there because joy is not necessarily about the outward feeling and celebration. It's about the joy in your belly and in your heart, isn't it? It's the joy from in there.
Yep.
Right?
Those little moments so you can just smile to yourself.
And you get the people that we work with go, oh, and you see the little smile, because it's the little moments of joy that added up over a period of time create something magical.
Yep.
For personal development, you know, yes, if you want to go out on stage and perform and everything as well and all of that, but it's about those little moments of joy and acknowledging them and having them and knowing that they're important.
Yeah, we always, if we flip it, you always hear about things like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
All those little negative things all build up and then something knocks you and it breaks everything and you just go, stuff this. But the same process works the other way around. All those little moments of joy build up until boom.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be about creative arts.
No.
I've got thinking of one particular person who actually did the Step into Employment programme.
Yep.
And that realisation and that self-confidence going through that reflective process and coaching that we did, followed by the building of the CV, the writing of the personal statement, the understanding that they could go self-employed and it worked for them financially, and looking at all of that, this person is now self-employed and running a really successful business 6 months in. It's phenomenal. That joy you see on his face every day is brilliant.
And the joy comes from finding a joy within themselves. It's not about an external joy or that recognition from anybody else or being celebrated from anybody else. It's about finding your own personal joy and what that is for you.
Yeah.
And that's what was so important, because with personal joy, you have acceptance, you get confidence, you get clarity to be able to think about the next steps, you get resilience, because there's that, it's yours and it's yours to own. And we feel incredibly privileged to be part of anybody's joy.
Oh,
I mean, people say, what do you love about your job? And honestly, the best bits for us every single time, and all of the staff that work for us, is when they voice message us or come out and they've got joy from something where they've seen somebody else's joy, and then they share that joy with us, and we all go home going, like, oh, what a privilege and what an honour to be part of that feeling in your belly, which gives you all of this other plethora of skills. And for so many people we work with, a positive reference point. There's a lot of people that we work with that have lots of very difficult things to deal with, and lots of negative things, and there's not much scope or space or time for joy. There's been very much, well, we need to get better, or that didn't go well, we need to work on that. Whereas when they come into BHVA and come into settings, whether it's Step into Employment, a senior lesson, an EOTAS, an alternative provision, one-to-ones, group sessions, they have a space where joy can happen, where everything else is cleared. And that it really is incredible, like you say, that moment of joy, then what it can do for them. So like your person going back into, not back into work, setting up
and finding that joy for themselves, because it's something they're so passionate about.
Yeah.
And they didn't realise they could do it.
Yeah.
For themselves and bring in money.
Yeah. And then from another side, we've had some young people step back into school recently, going, I can do it, because they've got that joyful anchor in there, they've got that positive memory, that joy that goes, no, I know I can do it. It might be difficult sometimes, but I can. They've got that reference point.
We get asked weekly by this one here, because she manages all our socials and videos and everything like that, because she's awesome. But this week, I've got all my videos that I haven't sent yet, and they're all about joy.
Oh,
they're all about joy. It's all about those magic moments that have happened in sessions where people have gone, whoa, and they've had that moment of clarity where they go, I can do this, and the joy on their face. But that joy has such a big knock-on effect to us. Because that brings us joy. It's so infectious. It's unbelievable.
And I think that joy is linked into then that paying it forward. It's like for us, both, I'm going to get a bit deeper, meaningful, both of us have been in dark places to do with different things historically. You know, it's interesting when we talk to people and people get to know our backstory. They're like, oh, we never knew that about you guys because you look so happy and joyful on the outside. We're only here. We've got a lot of lived experience between us and our team that work here as well. And it's those moments of joy that enabled us to keep going. And whether those moments of joy came from music, art, dance, friends, family, the sunshine, our pets, our animals, it's being able to recognise those moments of joy that helped us build back up and keep going. And so I think joy is so important. And it's also misconstrued that it has to be really big and a big firework and Disney, like, no. Sometimes joy for me is literally standing in the field with my dog and being able to take in a big breath of air and breathe out, and that's it. It's as simple as that. It's a joyful moment, but being able to recognise it is the power. So yeah, joy is so underpinning in our values, but not as a party. Sometimes we do.
Oh, we do like a party, don't get us wrong.
We do like a little excited dance. But it's to do with enabling others to recognise that for themselves and have that in their little toolkit. So yeah, come along to BHVA and hopefully we can
help you find a little bit of joy.
Help you find a little bit of joy, which is super cool.
Oh, there's an awesome song, Spread a Little Joy.
Spread a Little Joy.
It's a nightmare to sing.
Oh, I thought she was going to break into it.
No.
I thought we were going to get a full rendition.
No, it's a really tough one to sing, but it is all about joy. It's a very, very cool song.
Well, there you go. On that note, we'll leave you and we'll see you for the final installation next time.